Hello everyone, this is Prakash. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll describe how to create a project and project board in GitHub. This is the part 26 of Git and GitHub tutorial. I will suggest you before going through this part 26, please visit my part 25 of Git and GitHub tutorial. That is create and configure organization in GitHub. So this part 25 is related to with the part 26. So I suggest you go to the part 25 of my Git and GitHub tutorial. So in this part 26, what we have learned that know about the project in GitHub and the project board in GitHub, how to create a project and project board in GitHub, and how to link your GitHub repository with the project. So let's begin. So first thing is steps to create the project in GitHub. So first I log in to GitHub as a owner of GitHub organizations, what I have described earlier in my part 25. So here I have login to my as a GitHub owner. So that is Mohan CS GitHub, and with this account I have created the project. I will create the project, and earlier I have created the organizations and configure the organization in part 25. So what I'll do now, I'll go to this right click here and just go to your organizations, and it will go to the organizations page whatever we have created earlier. So the organization name is Mohan ORG Global. So I just click here and it will open the organization link here, right? github.com/Mohan ORG Global. So what I will do here, next I will click on the projects tab here. So it will open the projects related information here. You can organize your issues with project boards here. And what I'll do with projects, we can manage work directly from our GitHub repository. The interface will be here, what you see now, and what I'll create the project here. You can see here one button is there, create a project. I just click here. Alright, so what is project board? Basically the project board on GitHub helps you organize and manage your work. We can create project board for specific work that is a roadmap or even a release checklist. So here I'll give the project board name. So the project board name I will give you as the healthcare, and I'll just put here as the caps, right? So health and care and the space, and put here the project. So my project board name is healthcare project, and the description I'll put here as this project. You can mention your own description, but as per my requirement I'll put my own description here. So this project helps client to arrange health records and health records of worldwide user. Alright, so this description is most important, so that what is the purpose behind this project is described properly, and I'll mention some additional to the description. So also they give the health related coaching in this healthcare portal. Alright, so this portal is developed with Okay, I just mentioned here as small. This portal is developed using .NET MVC framework with SQL Server. Database. Alright, so this is my most important description, whatever the purpose behind this project. So I mentioned here, this project helps client to arrange health records of worldwide users. Also they give the health related coaching in this healthcare portal. This portal is developed using .NET MVC framework with SQL Server database. So I will create a project later using MVC and SQL Server, and I'll describe more on details in my next videos. Alright, so this next is project template. So select project template as none because I want to create project board from scratch. So if you'll select here, there's so many options, but as of now I'll select here as none because I want to create from scratch. Alright, so visibility I select as public, but the private can be used in case of GitHub Enterprises. So for myself I want to use as a public visibility. And here linked repository, you can see here search Mohan's ORG Global is the organization name to link repository to this project for more accurate suggestions and better search results. But make it blank because as of now there is no repository I have created for this organization or project. So link repository none yet. Alright, so I create project button here. So after the successful creation of the project, the interface will be shown like this, and you can see here the GitHub project name whatever I created, healthcare project. If I put my cursor here, it is shows one pop-up like whatever descriptions I have put here, and you can, if you want to edit, you can edit and update it now if you want to update it now. Alright, so what it is showing now that let's create project board. After click on add a column in the button here, right? So this project doesn't have any column or cards. So now I want to create this. So for that I'll click on this add a column button. So add a column button, it asking that what is the column name you want. So the column name I want is to do logs. Alright, to do logs. So what the meaning of this to do logs is add a new column that everything is going in this column that is planned but not started. That is the purpose behind to do logs, right? And here automation part, choose a preset to enable progress tracking, automation and better context sharing across your project. So as of now I select here as none, and I'll create here create column, right? So after successful creation of the project board, the interface will be shown like this, and the next thing I'll put here another column. So I just click here another column name here. So the below the details I need to put as per the requirements. So here I put here as in progress logs, right? So in progress logs. So what is the meaning of in progress logs? That is, in this column everything is going, that is actively being worked on but not done or closed. It is in a pending mode or progress mode, right? So automation part here, what I'll do, I'll select here as in progress, right? So after then it is asking I'll be select here as move issues here when, so reopened, and if a closed issue in this project reopens, it will automatically move here, right? So there is so many options here, move pull requests here when. So as of now I don't want to create any, I select anything except this reopen checkbox, and here as preset as in progress, right? So I'll I'll create this add column button here. So create a column. So it is successfully create for the in progress logs column for me. So what I'll do, let's add one more column called completed. So same process, click on the add column, and this column is used for if any project is closed, then that comes under this column called completed. So the column name I'll put here as completed, right? And automation part here I'll put here as done. Alright, and here I'll check here as closed, move issues here. When automation I'll put here done, and the closed, move issues. If an open issues in this project is closed, it will automatically move here in this completed column. Alright, so as of now there is no need to check any other options. There is a move PR or pull request here when. So I'll create column here. So after successful creation, the interface will be shown like this. So I have created to do logs column, in progress logs column, and completed columns, right? The interface is shown like this after creating the columns in the project board. So now the creation of project board is completed, and next is we need to discuss with team members like the project manager or developer about the project life cycle. Let's add items under to-do logs column as mentioned below. So here you can see one plus symbol on the to-do logs column here. Though this showing that add a note to this column. So I select here. I'll enter here some notes. So that notes is sign in page development. Alright, so this is the items I need to add under to do logs column. So after then I select here add. So you can see that one item is added successfully under to do logs column here. So in the same way I'll create another 4 list items under to do logs, that is user profile design. Alright, so user profile design item need to add, and after then profile page. This is nothing called the module work on the different module, sign in page module, user profile page module. So I click here the add button, and same way I'll add another item called error page design. Alright, so this is another module. So click here add, and the last one is sign out page design. Alright, so sign out page design. This is the another item need to add under to do logs column. So I clicked here. I don't want to add anything, so I just cancel. You can see that under to do logs there are 4 items as added, that is sign in page development, user profile page design, error page design, and sign out page design. There is 4 items has been added here. So now we are having a regular discussion with the development team, and we are tracking down the in progress of each and every item as added earlier. So let's add some items under in progress logs column here. So in progress log column I need to add one item. So what the item I need to add, that is sign in page deployment done, and deployment is done, and security team is working for SSO. So security team works for SSO. So SSO nothing but single sign on. So this is I want to add in progress logs column. So after then I click add here. So like this I need to add another item here, that is user profile design is approved by client. So user profile design is approved by client and the development is in progress, right? So in this way we can add the items on this column. So I want to add this one, so I don't want to add anything other, so I just want to put cancel. So in progress log there is 2 items has been added, that is the sign in page deployment done and security team works for SSO and user profile design is approved by client and the development is in progress. Alright, so if any other tasks or items are completed, then it goes to the completed column as shown here. So I want to add one new item in the completed column part, so I want to add here as sign in page is ready with SSO, right? So sign in page is ready with SSO. That means the sign in page is completed, right? So I just, after putting here, I just put here add button. I don't want to add anything, I just put here as cancel. So you can see that in the complete column part one item is added, that is sign in page is ready with SSO. That means it's completed, that it's showing one item, right? So here we can manage the column as here. How to do that? So you can see that on the plus symbol there is one 3 dot mark here, so you can manage the columns, that is the edit. If you want to edit column, manage automation, achieve, archive all cards, copy column links or delete column. So here also we can manage the items under a particular column. How to manage? Also in the item section you can see that 3 dot like this. So if you click here, we can copy card link, edit node, archive and delete node, right? So once the project has been completed, we can close the project anytime shown here. So what I'll do is, you can see here one menu option here, right? So if you want to close this project, you can close here. There is an option called close. You can add the description, your project name and the description part you can see here. If you want to close, you can close, and there is a one plus symbol here if you want to add, and there's some manage for manage or configure here. There's edit, copy, view, archive, archive and settings. Alright, so and here we check all the activities of this project under menu. So I'll show here. So you can see that there is so many activity here, that is all the activities of this project under menu here. That is Mohan says GitHub add sign in item 2 completed 2 minutes ago, and added user profile design is approved by client and is in progress in progress log 3 minutes ago. And Mohan says GitHub added sign in page deployment is done, security team works for SSO is in in progress logs 3 minutes ago. And Mohan says GitHub added sign out page design to do logs, that is 5 minutes ago. So whatever we are doing some operations or activities, that is put in here as a log information under activity in the under the menu options here, right? So in this way we can add project and add the columns, and under columns we have added the items. So next is how to link GitHub repository with project. So what I'll do, I just go here and click here the project, and here the project tabs here, and what I'll do here, I'll just you can see there is one is open project, new project here, and right. So I here what I'll do, I just go to here organizations and click here and go to the projects. So here we can see that our project is successfully created. right? So here you can see here it is open, there is no closed, that's why it's showing 0. And your project name, healthcare project, and updated 4 minutes ago, and what are the descriptions you have put here, it is showing reflected properly. And here if you want to edit, close, and some settings part, you can do. If you want to create any new project, you can do that. You can add another project under same organizations, you can do that, there is no problem. So next step is, let's create a new GitHub repository and link that repo with this GitHub project. So what I'll do here, I go to this overview tab here, right? Repository tabs here. So here you can see that this organization has no repositories. So what I'll do, I just click on create a new repository shown here. Alright, so what I'll do, I will select here, I'll type here my repository name, that is the healthcare project. Alright, this is my repository name, and this is the healthcare project around the world I want to put here as the description. So this is a healthcare project around the world, right? I want the description of this repository here. So I'll put here as repository is as public, and initialize this repository with add a readme file. Other options I don't want, and create a repository here. So after successful creation of this repository, my interface will be shown like this. That is, the repository name is healthcare-project, and the description is this is a healthcare project around the world, and this is the under branches and main branch. This is a default branch here, right? There is no there is one file I've been added, that is initialize repository with readme.md file. There is only one commit, right, during creation of the repository. Alright, so as of now this repository is not a part of any GitHub project yet. So let's go ahead and link this repo with our GitHub project. So how to do that? To do that, what I'll do, go to the projects. So I'll go here, your projects here, and alright, I'll go to the organizations first. So I'll click here. So go to the project part. So edit, right? No, I don't want to edit this one. So healthcare project, I click here. Yeah, so we can see the project board, right? Whatever we have created earlier. So I go to the GitHub this is my GitHub project. So under menu I'll click on settings. So I just click here, this 3-dot mark, and settings. So what I'll do here, there is then click on the link repositories options here. So I click on this, on linked repositories, right? So after click on linked repository, you can see that linked repository section get more accurate suggestions and better to search results by linking up to 25 repositories to this project. You can add 25 repositories, not 1 or 2. So I just click here the button link a repository. You can get the pop-up here. So what repository we have created earlier, I just put here as healthcare, right? Health and care. Oh, it is it is showing here in the, you can see that. So this is my repository we have created, that is the healthcare project, and the description is showing this is the healthcare project around the world. I want to link this repository to my project, so I click this one and click on the link part, right? So now my project is now the repository is linked successfully to my project and the organizations. Here you can see that repository is linked to my organization, that is Mohan ORG Global, and this is the healthcare project. It is a linked repositories, right? So you can see that one linked repository is showing here. Before it was 0. If you want to unlink, you can click here unlink button here. So later we can unlink this repo. You can see here this using this button. So we can link up to 25 repositories to this project. So now check the project with linked repositories. So what I'll do, I just click here, go to organizations and click here Mohan ORG Global. Alright, and here I'll put here the project. Click here projects tab here. Let me check. I just refresh here. Let me check my internet. Alright, so yeah, my internet is not working, so that it is not properly connected. So I just want to connect here. Alright, so here I'll refresh this one. Alright, so I check the project with the linked repository. I'll go to the project tab here, and we can see that now our GitHub organization is ready with the project, that is the healthcare project, and the linked repository called healthcare project. Alright, whatever we have created and linked the repository earlier. So now we can see the newly created repo under the project of our GitHub organizations here, and our GitHub organization is ready with the project with the linked repository like this. Alright, so I'll go to my repository part here. So before it was showing that there is no repositories, it is showing now in the organizations part under the repositories tab, that is healthcare project is showing here, right? So our repository successfully linked with the project under the organizations. Alright, so let's flip to my presentations here. So know about project in GitHub. With projects we can manage work directly from our GitHub repository. Projects are a great issue management feature in GitHub, which helps you organize issues and pull requests into a Kanban style board for better visualizations and prioritizations for work. So you can create as many projects as you need in a repository under the organizations. Alright, so know about the project board. Basically the project board on GitHub helps you organize and manage your work. We can create project board for specific work, that is a roadmap or even a release checklist. So once the creation of the project board is completed, next we need to discuss with team members like project manager or your scrum master or developer or QA team, quality analysis team about the project lifecycle. So this is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and share it to get the up-to-date knowledge on .NET, .NET Core, Angular, C#, SQL Server, DevOps and Azure. So what we have learned today in this video, that is know about the project in GitHub, and what is project board, and how to create a project and project board, and how to add the columns, and the under columns how to add the items, and how to manage these items, or manage the items, manage the columns and items in the project board. So how to link the GitHub repository with project in organizations. So we can link up to 25 repositories with project in GitHub. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.